I'm Chief Meteorologist Lauren Wallace, and it is that time of the year where we really start to feel the heat, and we are going to get our first triple-digit days of the season. So let's talk about the last several years of our first 100-plus degree day. So again, this year, forecast for Friday, May 30th, with a forecast high of 102. Last year, it happened on June 5th, and that's actually pretty close to the average of when we typically get our first triple-digit day of the season. In 2023, it actually happened a bit late, June 30th. In 2022 and 2021, end of May. So this year, pretty typical. We're within 5 degrees of the average date of when we get that first triple-digit day, and that's June 4th. The average number of triple-digit days we get in a season is 38. But I do want to talk about some changes. Typically, when we're dealing with heat watches and warnings, we have the excessive heat watch and the excessive heat warning. Well, there have been social science studies, and the National Weather Service is really working to simplify the wording, so we have some changes. We're now going to extreme heat watch instead of the excessive heat watch, and extreme heat warning instead of the excessive heat warning. So for the watch, you need to watch out, be prepared. Possible dangerous heat is on the way, so maybe a good idea to reschedule any outdoor plans that you have. And then you also want to plan where you can go to stay cool. Of course, around the valley, we do have a lot of cooling centers. For the extreme heat warning, dangerous heat is occurring or it is about to occur. You do want to avoid time outside in the direct sun, so take as much time indoors that you can. Make sure you're staying hydrated, and then also check on the elderly, children, along with pets. So I want to talk about what's going to happen on Friday. This is the extreme heat watch, our first of the season. This will be in effect 11 a.m. Friday through early Sunday. So this really applies to our Friday afternoon, Saturday afternoon, and then overnight lows are going to be on the warmer side as well. This is for the valley. This even stretches up into the foothills up to about 4,000 feet in elevation. So this does include places like Yosemite Valley, and we have forecast highs up to 105 degrees, especially for parts of the valley. So a couple of tips to stay cool. I know many of you have lived here a long time and you know these, but if you're new to the area or just need a refresher, here are a few tips. Make sure that you slow down, reduce your strenuous activity outside, wear lightweight, loose, and light-fitted clothing, drink plenty of water, avoid alcohol, and then you can also eat lighter food that's more hydrating, like fruit. Make sure you use the air conditioning or find a cooling center, maybe find a movie theater, a mall, somewhere with that cool AC, and then limit your sun exposure in order to prevent sunburn. So again, we're getting to that time of the year. We're really going to start feeling the heat. Make sure that you're staying safe.